those times you stood by me, for all the truth that you made me see, for all the joy you brought to my life, for all the wrong that you made right, for every dream you made come true, for all the love I found in you. I'll be forever thankful, baby. You're the one who held me up, never let me fall. You're the one who saw me through it all. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me, lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you believe I'm everything I am because you loved me. Ooh, you gave me wings and made me fly. You touched my hand, I could touch the sky. I lost my faith, you gave it back to me. You said no star was out of reach. You stood by me and I stood tall. I had your love, I had it all. I'm grateful for each day you gave me. Maybe I don't know that much, but I know this much is true. I was blessed because I was loved by you. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my strength. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me, lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you believed I'm everything I am because you loved me. Oh, you were always there for me, the tender wind that carried me, the light in the dark, shining your love into my life. You've been my inspiration through the lies you weren't true. My world is a better place because of you. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my strength. Voice when I couldn't speak. When I couldn't speak. When I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me. Lifted me up. You gave me faith 'cause you believed I'm everything I am because you loved me. My power. You saw the best there was in me. Believed I'm everything I am because you love me. Oh, I'm everything I am because you loved me.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window if it's cold outside. Show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake and always give more than you take. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. This is my wish. I hope you know somebody loves you. May all your dreams stay big.
Hi, I'm Monty Sullivan, President of Louisiana's Community and Technical Colleges. Thank you for the great work that you're doing on campuses throughout the state of Louisiana. This past year, we collectively served over 130,000 students. It's the partnerships with our K-12 friends, our universities, and our business partners that have made all the difference. This past year, over 24,000 students graduated from our colleges, moving on to universities, going to work in businesses in every corner of the great state of Louisiana. What's certain is investing in the people of Louisiana is clearly the solution. More people skilled, more people educated, more people working is good for Louisiana. Thank you for all the hard work that you do on behalf of our students. Remember, each and every day, you are changing lives and creating futures.
I'm Ava Dejois, Executive Director of the Louisiana Workforce Commission, your state Department of Labor. And on behalf of the agency and my boss, Governor John Bell Edwards, I'd like to extend our heartfelt congratulations, esteem, and best wishes. Our agency places qualified individuals such as yourselves in jobs each and every day. You mark a significant milestone and accomplishment today, and I'd like to share with you 3 things. First, you will likely never have as much hair as you do today. Secondly, the hair you have will likely never be as less gray as it is today. And most seriously, challenges will continue to come your way. Know that you are well equipped to meet those challenges and succeed. I would be remiss if I didn't recognize all those in the audience today that helped you along this journey. None of us walk life's path alone, and I know that they're family members, parents, grandparents, children, cousins, faculty members in the audience that helped each and every one of you to accomplish this monumental accomplishment. And I'd like to take a minute to thank those people. We all need you to continue to support us as we grow and walk life's journey. I wish you every success, every happiness, and may God continue to bless each and every one of you.
Hi, I'm Clarence Fields, Mayor of the City of Pineville. First, let me say to those of you that's watching who are family members, who are here in support of the graduates today, let me say congratulations to you, because it is so important that your support has been to them. Now to the graduates, we thank you, we congratulate each and every one of you. The milestone that you have achieved today, hopefully it will enhance your ability to be able to become successful members of society. Thank you so much.
My name is Donna Wright. I attend the Rob Brady branch of CLTCC. I am presently a sophomore. My major is in business office administration. With the current job that I have now, my responsibilities and roles have changed, and I knew I needed to enhance some of my skills to make me more effective for my present job. With the flexible schedule that CLTCC has offered me, I am working full-time, but I have had compressed video classes, online classes, as well as face-to-face. With the campus being located here in town, I can get assistance when needed, and this has given me the opportunity to carry a full-time role as a student and work full-time. It's great. I plan to attend a four-year university and hopefully get a bachelor's degree in social work myself. My daughter has been to college. She has a master's degree in social work. I actually have a sister that has a bachelor in social work, another sister that has a master's in social work. So maybe it's a family thing. We love people. I love a small town. I've been here all of my life. I believe that having a local community college is important in our community. I think it's great. We need this college here.
You know, I'm a guy from Shreveport. I don't get choked up very often. But where I approached a gentleman at a table in an event, I'd actually was running late because I had a previous engagement. So I got there, people sitting around, and I wanted to introduce myself. I went up to this individual who was seated, and I told him who I was, and asked him his name, and he told me what his name was, and I wanted to know, as you were asking me, what was his role there? And he stood up so proudly, he towered over me, and he said, with a very strong voice, "I'm a welder." And the pride I saw in his face just choked me up, because he saw himself as having accomplished something very, very special. He was somebody that he was so proud of. He could take care of his family, and he had an identity about him. And so of all the things I could talk about, the number of graduates, the number of transfers, the amount of money we've been able to raise through our foundations, but as much as anything, that moment has been cemented in my life, because that's something that touched me from a personal perspective.
My name is Brandy Louvier. I'm in the automotive technology program. I've taken my car to many shops, and I've had problems, and I've taken them to the shop and gotten the car back, and I've had the same problems. Being a single mother, I have a 5-year-old son, and I kind of want to be there to teach him those things so that he doesn't go through what I've gone through. We have taken apart transmissions, and we've done a lot of brake jobs. We've balanced tires. I feel like Central Louisiana Technical Community College, it was a great choice. I've been that single mother who's had my car in the shop repeatedly for the same issue and not gotten anywhere with it other than, you know, money out of pocket and still having the same problem. And I think that eventually I could be the person to help other females, you know, who go to the shop. My son is my motivation to do most things in life. I'd like to graduate and provide stability for him so that he can have a better life that I had growing up. It's gonna take a lot for me to prove myself in this industry because there's not a lot of females, but as far as he's concerned, I'll do whatever it takes.
Well, I grew up around Gina and going to school. I went to school from kindergarten all the way up into 7th grade, and I dropped out in the 7th grade, and I went homeschool. Well, my aunt, she was in the Harrisonburg School Department, and she offered me a pre-test, which I took, and I did good enough to get my high set, and she enrolled me in the Work Ready U program. Out where I grow up, it's just, you gotta work for what you get, and everything you do comes from working with your hands and making sure it all comes in. I like welding, and you can visualize something in your mind, and you can get it all laid out just how you want it to, and just watching it all to come together just right just brings good feeling to you. The Work Ready U program got me my GED and got me set on the right path to going to school and getting a degree and making something with my life. I won a gold medal at the state competition, and then I went to nationals in Louisville, Kentucky, and I ranked among men that had been welding far longer than I had. I had been welding 6 months, they had been welding 5 years. The Work Ready U program is for older people. I mean, there's people in school with me that's 40 years old that's still learning to weld and are still very good at it. You can always improve yourself and apply yourself at life and make something of it. I like welding, and I hope I can make a good living at it. If it wasn't for the Work Ready U program, no, I would not be where I was at today. You cannot get anywhere without a high stat or a high school diploma. You've got to have mathematics, you got to be able to read charts, all that to weld. There's a lot more to it than just burning a rod.
My name is Jim Clinton. I'm president of Central Louisiana Economic Development Alliance. Congratulations to today's graduates, to the families and supporters of those graduates. We know that building economic opportunity in this region relies on raising educational levels and particularly building the kind of educational background it takes to function in today's economy. By graduating today, you're making a great contribution to the future of Central Louisiana. Thank you.
I'm Nico Spears. I go to high school at Gina High School, and I'm in the welding program here at Rod Brady. My counselor came in one day during the high school and just started talking to us about the Jump Start program. I go Monday through Friday up there at the high school, and I come here Monday through Thursday, and I come here and normally stay until about 5 o'clock. I'm going to finish high school this year, and I've already started the welding program, so it's going to shave roughly about 2 semesters off after high school, and that I'll be already done here. And I'll continue to come here to go ahead and finish it out so I can be a welder on the offshore. So it helps out a lot and makes me able to go out there into the workforce a lot faster. Everybody around here would give their shirt off their back for you, even if you're a stranger. They're all friendly and nice, and they'll help you out if you need it. I love my teacher. He helps us out hands-on and everything like that, and he'll sit down one-on-one because it's such a good program, and we have that kind of community that sits there and backs you up. My parents were kind of a little rocky at first. It took about a month of talking to them for them to see that I actually want to do it and that I love it. And after that, they help me in any way they can. I come home after I get done here and talk to them about it, and I'm moving up fast, and it's fun. And they see that I'm happy, and I think it makes them pretty proud that I'm doing what I love.
My name is Christopher Holmes. I study patient care technician. For 15 years, my mother has been going to the lab and just watching them draw blood and just interact with their patients. And I like to be that shining light for somebody. Like people are there for my mother. You know, they was taking her labs when she was sick and, you know, trying to work their hard to see what was wrong with her. Patient care technician is 3 main interaction with patients: CNA, EKG, and phlebotomist. The program has been very, very realistic. We have done everything that will put you in a real life situation. So we had to do EKGs on each other. We have stuck each other. We have felt each other's veins, blindfolded. If we ever need any help, the teacher, she's right there. Just being a small part in helping someone figure out what's going on with their health. How can they better their health? What they need to do to prevent something from happening to them. This gives me joy. Like I'm actually trying to help someone save their lives. It's a great feeling.
Follow your dreams. Become part of what's real. The road to your success travels through here, where technology meets skill, and our focus is on yours, where roads to real careers are paved and real relationships made, all in half the time or less, because our focus is your dream. Visit CLTCC.edu and become part of what's real at Central Louisiana Technical Community College.
Let's meet Thomas. He saw an ad on Facebook announcing openings for 17,000 jobs in Louisiana. We're calling it Louisiana's Great Skills Gap. 17,000 unfilled, high-demand, high-wage jobs. And every day, we help students all over Louisiana gain the skills needed to fill them. So, Thomas considered what a salary increase could mean for his family and for his career. He did some research and found out some interesting facts about all those unfilled jobs, like how our lack of a skilled workforce results in 37 million hours of lost productivity, $945 million in unrealized wages, and $75 million in lost tax revenue for the state. Then, Thomas found the roadmap that led him to your college, and it started with the Our Louisiana 2020 initiative. Our Louisiana 2020 is a public agenda that establishes a bold vision for Louisiana that includes significantly boosting the skills and earning power of its citizens. Together, we're building the workforce of tomorrow. The work we do every day will help contribute to the following goals. Double the number of graduates to 40,000 annually. Double the annual earnings of our graduates to $1.5 billion. Quadruple student transfers to four-year universities. Double the number of students served to 325,000 annually. Quadruple business and industry partnerships to 1,000 annually. Double foundation assets to $50 million. And every single one of you plays a role by providing an excellent student experience, building and instilling soft skills, understanding current educational and industry standards, helping students navigate their career interests accordingly, and finally, by preparing students for good pay and job security. Our mission has always been focused on students. We'll help Thomas and many others across Louisiana, but only if we do it together. We are LCTCS. Our today, our tomorrow, our Louisiana.
Hello, I'm Deborah Randolph, President of the Central Louisiana Regional Chamber of Commerce. Congratulations to you on the significant milestone of your graduation from CLTCC. You've worked hard to get to this point in your academic career, and you should be extremely proud of this achievement. If you continue to work hard at forging a career and building a fulfilling family life, great things are ahead of you. You have so much potential, and I look forward to seeing what opportunities present themselves to each of you. Remember, keep reaching for your goals and dreams and never forget your ability to achieve them. As you experience success, I encourage you to give back to your community along the way. Congratulations, and may you always be abundantly blessed.
I'm Reginald Thomas, and I work at the Haven Nursing Center in Columbia, Louisiana. I'm a LPN, and I work with residents, some there for rehab, others for long-term care. And I was a nursing assistant in the Navy for 7 years. And upon moving back home and decided I needed a career, something that I could be proud of and that my daughters would be proud of. At Central Louisiana Technical Community College, the school prepared me very well. The environment, it was very hands-on. I mean, you could always ask questions, and everybody was nice, friendly, willing to help. With my military background and the training I received here, I was able to just jump in there once I got my license. It was no nervousness, no hesitation. It was ready to go. And my father, he was in the Army. Watching him, I just grasped on to those good fundamentals he taught me. That discipline, that compassion, the attention to detail, not folding under pressure. Just get to it. Being able to see things and analyze it quickly and get the job done. And I always had a plan. I really didn't know what route I wanted to take as far as a career. Looking at the school and the program, I was like, you know, this would be a good option. I can get back in the medical field. A good career choice. And, you know, it was the best decision I made.
My name is Dylan Juneau. I'm at the Ward H National Campus in Cottonport. I'm studying the LPN program. I was always interested in healthcare, and I always liked to help other people. So when I realized that I could go 10 minutes from my house to get an education where, you know, I could make a career out of helping other people, that was the deciding factor for me. I'm really interested in acute care. I like the challenge and I thrive on that. I like to take a stressful situation and turn it into something good. I take it very seriously. I have since the day that I started. I realized that I would be taking care of other people and it was their lives. There's so many things you've got to learn. Ever since we started clinicals day one, you know, we have an instructor there with us who's a licensed nurse, who knows what they're doing. They know what we need to be doing and they keep us on task so that we can do what we have to do and do it right and we're safe and provide great care. I would definitely recommend CLTCC. I was at 2 other universities before and I've never been treated the way I've been treated at CLTCC. I mean, I walk into the front office and faculty call you by name and they greet you and they're there for you. If you have a problem, you're more than welcome to go and talk to them. They'll do their best to help you out. They accommodate you. with anything you need, anything going on with your life, and they're just really great people. I feel extremely well prepared to take boards and once I'm certified, be in charge of patient care. I'd like to be able to end the day knowing that I made someone's life better, because that's what I want to do. That's my main goal that I set every day, even at clinicals that we go to now. I know I go in, we have a sick patient, and my goal for the day is please help them get better. You've got to know what you're doing, and that's why CLTCC has been so great, because I feel confident in my ability to go out and be a nurse, because they prepared us for that.
I'm Brittany Ray, and I work at Royal Martin. I'm a forest technician, and what I do is mainly logger supervisions. I'll go out to the logging jobs, and I'll check their loads, how many loads they got that day, make sure they're hauling it to the right mills, and then I'll actually walk the job out and make sure they're up to our specs, they're keeping the creeks clean, they're not cutting too much or they're not cutting too little. When I meet someone new or, you know, oh, what do you do for a living? And I tell them and they look at me like I'm crazy, like, oh, well then, you know, you answer phones or you're in the office. No, I'm boots on the ground out there with the guys. I definitely would not be where I'm at today and had the success that I've had without the knowledge and training instilled in me. It was awesome. It was all hands-on training. My last semester, I was fortunate enough to get an internship. It was good training, got a good foundation. I felt that I had all I needed to go out into the field and get a job. I was the only child, always in my dad's back pocket, and he always hunted and fished, so I mean, as soon as I could walk, I was with him in the boat, I was with him in the woods, I was riding horses. I mean, he taught me so much of how to respect the land and don't take anything unless you're going to use it, don't overuse it, because one day it may not be there. You know, I work in a business where the products that we harvest from the woods, you know, that may go in someone's house or, you know, someone's barn or someone's shed. I never get up and dread going to work. I'm always fired up to go to work. I'm always excited to see what's going to happen today. It's really enjoyable, and I've been fortunate and blessed to have the job that I have and the opportunities that I've been given.
My name is Mike Kennedy. I'm a first-year LPN student at Central Louisiana Technical Community College. I wanted to do something that actually helped people and made me feel good about what I could contribute to the world I live in. During Katrina, I volunteered at a local nursing home, working with the elderly and those that were sick. It made me feel good to be appreciated for the things that I did to help people. Nursing is tough, where you really have to apply yourself. Everybody wants you to succeed. So they're here to make that possible. If you're willing to put in a couple hours a day studying, you can do this. I think it's inherent in human beings that we really want to care for people. And I think that that's our normal nature to be that way. You have to have a servant's heart. You kind of have to put their needs before your needs. And there are times when you may not want to perform some of the tasks maybe that you are called to do, but in the greater good, you realize it's necessary. And so you just kind of suffer through the moment and realize that in the end, you've contributed something. One example in clinical here not too long ago, we had what's called a code in the emergency room. And a man was laying on the bed, basically dying right before my eyes. And, you know, I'm still a new student. I don't know everything that I'm supposed to do. But the little bit I did know, I did. And although it may not seem like I did much, I contributed to this man being alive and still with us today. And you know, when I went home, I felt good about it.
Hi, I'm Monty Sullivan, President of Louisiana's Community and Technical Colleges. Congratulations to the graduating class of Central Louisiana Technical Community College. We are so proud of each and every one of you. We're also proud of
The commencement ceremony will begin soon. Please silence your phones. Keep the aisles clear and remain in your seat during the duration of the ceremony. Please do not walk to the stage or take individual photos. We will be taking pictures of your graduates upon their exit of the stage. Thank you.
You may be seated. Thank you very much, Dr. Poole. Welcome, or should I say, welcome back. Welcome back to commencements the way they were intended to be. In-person gatherings celebrating our graduates. My name is Jimmy Sawtelle, and I am proud to serve as Chancellor of Central Louisiana Technical Community College. It's no secret, over the past 15 months, we've overcome unprecedented obstacles, including a pandemic, hurricanes, tornadoes, and even a Central Louisiana snow and ice storm. Today we celebrate the class of 2021 and members of the class of 2020 who will walk across this stage and accept their diplomas. One of the many attributes these graduates have in common is the unparalleled ability to make potential stumbling blocks into stepping stones, and we could not be more proud. Potential employers, the one question you do not have to ask during an interview is, can you overcome adversity? You have been a profile in perseverance, and I believe we owe them a generous round of applause. Graduates. At this time, I would like to recognize, in addition to our faculty and staff, a few of our dignitaries from Central Louisiana. First, I would like to start with Senator Heather Cloud, representing District 28. Senator Cloud. Senator Cloud is here to support career and technical education, but it's also an extra special day for the Cloud family, as her son Logan is graduating not only from University Academy High School, but also receiving an associate degree from Central Louisiana Technical Community College. Quite an accomplishment. Indeed. Congratulations. Next, the Mayor of Alexandria, Mayor Jeffrey Hall, who will bring welcome greetings in just a few moments. Mayor Hall. And our keynote commencement speaker this morning, a two-time Olympic medalist, Mr. Hollis Conway. At this time, I would like to call to the podium CLTCC Executive Vice Chancellor, Dr. Heather Poole.
Good morning, and congratulations, graduates. We thank you for your perseverance, for you being able to withstand such challenges, not just for one class, but we're recognizing 2 classes, and we are so excited to do so. At this time, we would like Pineville High School's JROTC to present the colors. Would everyone please stand? Thank you. At this time, please remain standing for the national anthem, which will be led by Miss Jessica Lemoyne, our very own CLTCC team member from the Alexandria campus. Miss Jessica Lemoyne.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you very much, Ms. Lemoyne. That was beautiful. You may be seated. At this time, it is my honor to introduce the mayor of the city of Alexandria, Mayor Jeffrey Hall. Mayor Hall is a native of Alexandria, graduating from Peabody High School and later from Grambling State University, earning a bachelor's degree in accounting in 1972. Mayor Hall has over 44 years professional, public service, and business experience in Louisiana. He started his career with CLECO in 1981 and retired after 32 years of service. He was first elected to Louisiana House of Representatives in 2015 and later elected Mayor Alexandria in 2018. Please join me in giving a warm Bobcat welcome to a great friend of CLTCC, Mayor Jeffrey Hall.
Thank you, Jimmy. Good morning to everyone. Let me first start by saying congratulations to everybody, because we are here in the Coliseum, and it's been a while since I've been here, but we're just happy to be here with you. It's a pleasure to be here with you in person more than anything else, because we've been separated. We had some trouble with something called COVID-19, and that completely changed the way we actually handle things. We are here for a full graduation celebration once again. I think it's especially important to be able to get together in person for graduation at such of these type of events. This is a significant milestone. You have worked years to get here, and you've had to overcome so many obstacles along this journey. Some of those are standard student challenges that you had to deal with, like balancing class with job and with family demands. And some of the challenges have been unique to your class specifically, like having to shuffle between in-person classes and online Zoom sessions. Making sure you had a good Wi-Fi connection was key as to when you would hit that submit button for your answers to your test. Those are the things that we never had to really work with in my generation. But through it all, you persevered. You found a way to get it done, and that is cause, certainly, for celebration like this. That's why I'm so glad that we all are here to be able to be here in person. Parents, grandparents, husband, wife, aunts, uncles, boyfriends, girlfriends, to honor you and share in this unique celebration. You may not realize it, but you have had a whole lot of people rooting for you to get here today. Your faculty members, your classmates, your friends, and your families that are here today. I've been rooting for you as well, along with many other local leaders and employers, and I am sure that there are many others that assisted you along this journey. I encourage you to enjoy the moment, soak it in, really, just soak it in. This year in particular, enjoy the walk across this stage that you're going to share in just a moment. So many of us and you were denied that opportunity last year. It's an experience that we may have taken for granted in the past, but we won't take it for granted this year. And to the graduates from this class who are here today to get experience that thrill of walking across the stage today. Congratulations on your overdue recognition for sure. This is significant, this most significant accomplishment, and you should be proud of yourselves for getting here today. Let today be all about you. You've earned it, every moment of it. Then come Monday, you can get to work and start putting what you've learned into practice. We know you have here with the skills, you have the knowledge to make Central Louisiana a much better community. We're counting on you to do this, that is, to take the next step. Graduation isn't the end of the road, it's the beginning of a beautiful journey. So we look forward to seeing you on that journey wherever it may lead you. And again, congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Hall. Earlier, we mentioned the perseverance shown by our graduates over the past 2 years. That perseverance has inspired us to do great things. That perseverance has also been inspired by the Central Louisiana Technical Community College faculty, staff, and administrators who led our students through every challenge. At this time, I would like to ask that our staff, faculty, and administration please stand. Please join me in showing a massive appreciation to a team that is second to none in the state of Louisiana, your CLTCC team. To our team, thank you very much for placing our students first. Thank you. You may be seated. Our commencement address speaker, Mr. Hollis Conway, has been one of the world's most dominating athletes over the last 50 years. Hollis, a native of Chicago, Illinois, moved with his family to Shreveport, Louisiana at the age of 9. In his early high school years, he went from being a junior varsity high jumper to one of the best jumpers in the United States. He eventually went on to have a 16-year career and is going to be remembered as one of the greatest athletes in international track and field. He won the silver medal in the high jump in the 1988 Olympics in Seoul and the bronze medal at the 1992 Olympics in Barcelona. He was the #1 ranked high school jumper for 7 consecutive years, and he to this day still holds the American indoor record in the high jump at 7 feet, 10.5 inches. A 1991 graduate of the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, Hollis is a member of not one, but six Halls of Fame, including the University of Louisiana Lafayette Athletics Hall of Fame, the United States Track and Field Hall of Fame, and the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame. In 2017, he was named a Louisiana legend by Louisiana Public Broadcasting, who recognizes outstanding Louisianians. He currently serves as Director of Parks and Recreations for the Lafayette Consolidated Government and is an ordained minister. He is married to the former Charlotte Bergeron and is the father of 3 children, Tarvia, a former UL track athlete, Holly, the 2018 Miss Louisiana, and Angelique, a 2021 graduate of the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. CLTCC has enjoyed many a commencement speaker with extraordinary accomplishments, including CEOs of major companies, our Lieutenant Governor, Fort Polk generals, federal judges, and now a world-class champion. Please join me in giving a warm Bobcat welcome to Mr. Hollis Conway.
Well, good morning. Good morning. Well, congratulations. You made it. You are such an inspiration. There's so many people throughout this past year and a half who've given up, who didn't make it for one reason or the other. But they can look to you who've persevered, who've hung in there, who overcame every challenge. I would like to say, as a former high jumper, you jumped over every obstacle that came your way, and today is your day. Congratulations, you are an inspiration. Give yourselves a round of applause. So life has thrown a lot at you recently. You can insert any obstacle you want, from the pandemic to the economy to social unrest, all of the political divisions. Life has just thrown a lot at you, and you're here. This is a high moment in your life. This is a moment to remember. This is a moment to look back on and reflect upon all that you've accomplished, the amazing moment that you have now. This is no less of a moment than when I was standing on the Olympic stand. This is something you've worked for. This is something that you dreamed of. This is something that you pushed through, and this is a high moment. I've had a few high moments in my life. Many of you may not know this by looking at me now, because you see this stunning, handsome, fine young man that you see now, but I was an ugly kid. I wasn't popular, and I could never get a girlfriend. And so the day I got married, in September 14, 1991, was a high moment in my life. I remember standing there next to the pastor that was going to perform the ceremony, and the music came on, and everybody stood up, and around the corner came the most beautiful woman in the world. She's a mixture of Halle Berry and Jennifer Lopez. I call her my little Halle Lopez. It's a high moment in my life, and she walked down that aisle and she said, "I do." I remember the birth of my kids. Now, I know everyone says that that's a beautiful moment, but babies are ugly when they come out. It just doesn't matter what color you are. They're just a mush of mess. But I remember my beautiful daughters being born. I wanted one son. I was going to call him Hollis Jr., call him HJ for the high jump. Perfect plan, but despite what the media tell you, my wife messed up, and I got 3 daughters. And but my middle daughter, was 2018 Miss Louisiana. She's the 3rd ever African American Miss Louisiana. She was 2nd runner-up at Miss America. Now here's a true point that I'm making up right now. The judges at Miss America told her that if she would have looked a little bit more like her dad, she'd have won. But it was an incredible high moment to sit there to watch your daughter come across those stage, so talented. She won talent at Miss America. To see, that's a high moment in my life. Standing on the award stands at the Olympics is a high moment in my life. I cannot express, words cannot express the joy, it's unexplainable, the emotions that you feel when you're wearing that red, white, and blue, and you walk into that stadium, and it seems like the whole world is chanting your name, and they're saying USA, and it doesn't matter what you look like, and it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter how much money you have, it doesn't matter what political affiliation you have, you're an American. It's an incredible high moment. I've had a lot of high moments, but I want to share with you that for every high moment I've had in my life, there have been many, 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 many more low moments. Moments of difficulties, moments of frustrations, moments of panic, moments of pain, moments where you want to cry. There are many, many, many more of those moments. But as a professional athlete, one of the things that made me successful is that I realized that success is not what you have when in the moments of good times. Success is what you do in low times, when things are difficult, when things are hard. Because as you realize today is a key moment in your life, and everybody's looking forward to life going back to normal, whatever that is. But I want to tell you, life is always going to throw you difficult moments. You're going to have more frustrations. You're going to have more pain. Hopefully not to the extent that we've just experienced, but life is full of those moments. And what you do in those moments will go a lot farther in determining the success of your life than anything that you do in moments of joy. And so I want to give you 3 things today that I want you to remember that will help you in those moments that will really go a long way in determining what the rest of your life looks like. So they all start with my favorite letter because unlike you, I made lots of these in school. The first one is you need to discover who you are. Nobody got that? I made D's. But back in my day, we had paper report cards, and you could take a pencil and put a little line in that D, and you were the B. You made B's, and so I was like a 2.5 student. Oh, y'all killing me. Anyway, you have to discover that inside of you is everything you need to be successful. I was a world-class high jumper. I'm just a little bit over 6 feet tall. The average high jumper is 6 feet 5.5 inches tall. The guys I jumped at in both Olympics, most of them were 6'7", 6 feet 8 inches. They had like 6 feet of legs and 6 inches of upper body. Their legs kind of came up to my neck. So I'm about 5.5 inches shorter than the average high jumper. But when they study the dynamics of our body and they put them together, because every world-class high jumper has long legs, and their legs are long from their hip to their knee, and they have long muscles and long tendons and more fast-twitch fibers, my body was built exactly the same as every world-class high jumper. Which means that when I was born, I had the ability to jump 7 feet 10.5 inches already inside of me. When I was born, I had the ability to go to the Olympics already inside of me. When you were born with everything you need to be successful. You need to discover what that is because many of you would never jump 7 feet 10.5 inches. But you might be the next doctor, you might be the next lawyer, you might be the next astronaut, you might be the next person to change this world. You need to discover your gift. You have what it takes to be successful. And you can only be successful being yourself. If you spend your life trying to be someone else, at best you'll be a second-rate imitation. Be the best that you can be. Secondly, you need to develop what you discover. Success is hard. Many of you know that. I know I'm preaching to the choir because you did the hard thing to get to this point. But if success was easy, anybody would do it and it wouldn't mean anything. Success is hard. It should be hard. And the road to success is not a straight line. The road to success has many turns. There's setbacks, there's obstacles, there's roadblocks. Success kind of goes like this and like that. And if you stay on the road to success, ultimately you'll end up where you want to go. I have one of the most favorite things in my life. It sounds weird, but this is the iPhone 12. I'm so sorry for all of you Android people. Drop the loser. No, I'm kidding. On this thing, they have something called GPS. I can use Google Maps. I can use Apple Maps. When I left my home in Lafayette, Louisiana, I did not know how to get to this building. But what I did is I put the address in to Google Maps. And it says, you are here. This is where you want to go. This is how long it's going to take. It was an estimate. Because obviously I missed a turn and I ended up going somewhere else, but my handy-dandy GPS says rerouting. So no matter what turn I took, it rerouted me because it knew where I ultimately wanted to get to. Life will give you some turns that you weren't expecting. It may take you some places you didn't want to go, but if you know where you ultimately want to get, you can just reroute, and it may take longer. It may be a little bit more difficult. You may get a little bit more afraid. You may get a little bit more lost, but if you stay in there, you can get there because you got to develop it. You got to work. You got to put in the work. You have to have a plan. Those who fail to plan to fail. If you don't know where you want to go, any road you take will get you there. If you aim at nothing, you'll hit it every time. You can insert anything you want to put there. You're going to have to work for it. Just don't give up. And then the last one is you need to demonstrate it on a daily basis. I can't tell you the thousands upon thousands of people who are so inspired by what I say, and their response to me is that, I'm going to do fill in the blank. I'm going to go to the Olympics. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And they have sincerity in their heart. They believe it. They want it. They dream about it. They talk about it. But you know what they don't do? They don't do the things that it takes to get there. You are what you do on a daily basis. Your habits are going to be a better determinant of what happens in your life than what you talk about. You can talk a good game, but you need to walk a good game. And you know one thing? If you're really good, you don't have to say anything. People will know. Nobody looks at me and thinks that I'm a world-class athlete. When I was little, you saw me coming down the street, all you saw were 2 kneecaps and an afro. There wasn't a whole lot to me then, and it's not a whole lot more to me now. I do not look like the world-class athlete. And the time that it would take for me to tell people to convince them, they still wouldn't believe it. But if you look up world's best high jumpers, it's not long before you find my name. If you look in the record books, it's not long before you find my name. Because what I did speaks a lot louder than what I'm saying. Continue to do the work. You are an inspiration. Success is inside of you. And I'll leave you with this statement. In order for you to inspire a generation, you have to be inspired yourself. Continue to be inspired. You're awesome. Congratulations, and thank you for having me here today.
Thank you very much, Hollis. Hey,
Let there be light.
his speech was lights out.
Oh, that's good.
On behalf of Central Louisiana Technical College, here is just a small memento of our appreciation for you here today, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We now want to recognize our graduates who have earned special honors and awards: Student Government Association, Honor Societies, Academic Honors, Veterans, and Skills USA winners. CLTCC believes that students can and should be drivers of change. Each and every year, every campus holds elections for Student Government Association. The SGA is designed to be the voice of our student body. Please stand if you are a member of the Student Government Association, be it a member or officer, and let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Phi Theta Kappa is the International Honor Society promoting leadership within 2-year colleges. We are pleased to have 15 new PTK graduates. If you're one of these PTK graduates, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. At this time, we would also like to recognize Mr. Joshua Turner, nursing student and nursing graduate, amen, from the Rod Brady campus in Jena, Louisiana. Joshua, in addition to being SGA president for Central Louisiana Technical Community College, is a student member to the Louisiana Community and Technical College Board of Supervisors. In other words, he's my boss. He is also a member of the Louisiana Council of Student Body Presidents. And this is the 3rd consecutive year that Central Louisiana Technical Community College had a student representative to the board. Only 2 are elected statewide. We're very proud of Joshua. Joshua, please stand and be recognized. Thank you, sir. The National Association of Licensed Practical Nursing Students Honor Society offers recognition for practical and vocational nursing students that graduate with high achievement. We are pleased to have 21 NALPN Honor Society graduates wearing apricot cords. Please stand if you are an NALPN graduate. Thank you very much. Students wearing gold and white cords are recognized for achieving high academic honors. If you are wearing gold and white cords, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Central Louisiana Technical Community College is a state-recognized, veteran-friendly college. With that, it is important that we recognize those who defend our country's freedom. At this time, please, we ask that the graduates who are veterans or active duty military, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service to our country, and thank you for your future service to our workforce. Last but not least, Skills USA is CLTCC's student organization that's kindred to our athletics program. Students compete in career and technical education disciplines. Contests begin locally and continue through state and national levels. In April, students from across the state competed in the 38th annual Skills USA Louisiana Post-Secondary Championships that are designed to prepare students for national competition. It showcases the best career and technical education students in the state and in the nation in 30 skill areas. We're proud to announce today that CLTCC won 21 gold medals, 20 silver medals, and 16 bronze medals in state competition. Congratulations on a job well done, and thank you for representing CLTCC so well. At this time, indeed, at this time, we ask our graduates that are Skills USA medalists to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to call upon Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs, Mr. Bill Tulak, to provide recognition of academic honors and to present the candidates for graduation. Mr. Tulak.
Students graduating with a cumulative GPA of a minimum of 3.3 have single gold cords. The students with 2 gold cords are graduating with a minimum of a 3.5 GPA. And those students with a minimum of 3.8 are wearing 3 white cords. This is quite an accomplishment, for this is a cumulative of all their work at the college. Now at this time, I would like all the graduates to stand for the conferring of the degrees. All graduates, please stand. So, Chancellor Sautel, these students have been recommended by the faculty of Central Louisiana Technical Community College to be awarded their certificate, diploma, or degree as they have completed the requirements.
Now, one of the moments you've been waiting for. Thank you, Mr. Tulak. Thank you, Vice Chancellor Tulak. Please remain standing. By the authority vested to me by the Board of Supervisors of the Louisiana Community and Technical College System, as Chancellor of Central Louisiana Technical Community College, I confer upon each of you the credentials as indicated on your diploma, granting you the rights, responsibilities, and privileges thereunto. Please be seated, as we will now be having the awarding of diplomas. I would like to call back to the podium Vice Chancellor Heather Poole.
Thank you so much. Now, for the moment we've all been waiting for, that time when your graduate gets to walk across the stage and receive their diploma. Our first graduate is with the Associate of Applied Science and Business Office Technology. It's Ms. Consuela Marie Burton. I'll keep that. Miss Shabira Cook. Yellow card. Samuel Cousins. Mr. Samuel Cousins. Miss Amelia Cootie. Miss Arena Cootie. Miss Lacey Crow. Miss Samiko Deans. Miss Carlinda Gillette. Savannah Hayes. Jasmine Hooper. Lakira McGaskey. Aaron Powell. Megan Purnell. Maria Rubio Artiega. Now we will present the degrees for the Technical Diploma in Business Office Technology. Miss Virginia Dean Brown. Trudy Dupuy. Shantae Francisco. Shelby Raylyn McCormick. Shelby Stickle. Shauna Thompson. Now we will present the Associate of Applied Science in Technical Studies, Mr. William Bailey. Mr. Alex Paul Carmouche. We had 2 degrees walking across at the same time. Mr. Logan Cloud. Mr. Dennis Cook, Jr. And in drafting and design, Mr. Tanner Keith Dozot. Kaiji Kahim Garcia. Mr. Raiden Smith. Jasmine Renee Washington. Mr. Herbert Boudoir. Logan James Bernard. Emmett Green. Roger Anthony Hemian. Samuel Madison. Donnie Pikes. James Wolfe. Michael Dean Young. In carpentry, Jeremiah Overton. Now our technical diplomas and computer technology specialist, Mr. Dimitri McCall. Our technical diplomas in cosmetology, first graduate, Ms. Holly Casson. Autumn Faust. Mackenzie Johnson. Caitlin Mills. Precious Moore. Kaylee Moran Wilson. Jordan Rodriguez. Skylar Sapavido. Shabrielle Walker. Victoria White. Now our technical diplomas in drafting, design, and technology. Isaac McNeil. Now technical diplomas in electrician technology, Tanner Bolton. John Daniel Bowden. LaJordan Cody. Benjamin Guillory. Matthew Craig Guillory. Austin Oakes. DeQuarius Taylor. Now for technical diplomas in forest technology, Miss Olivia Nicole Cohey. Derek Sean Patterson. Allison Ann Sweat. Garrett Watkins. Colby Garner, Leon Wedgeworth. Now for technical diplomas in industrial manufacturing technology, Ladarian Anders. Alton Clark. Anthony R. Duff Sr. Zakethan Franks. Monica Smith. Chanel Kelly Stevens. Amber Strother. Christopher Waldrip. Michael Wright. Now for technical diplomas in outdoor powered equipment technology, Mr. Virgil Johnson. Everardo Artiega. Now in welding, Mr. Nathaniel Ashton. Jalen Bergeron. Benjamin Degrapont. Kendrick Wayne Jones. Lawrence Collins Jury. Lauren Coons. Demarion Lee. Kurt Daniel Martin. Edwin Martinez. Benjamin Joseph Martinez. Matthew James Nugent. Quintarius Parker. Miles Edward Reed. Corey Roberson. Norman Michael Sepulveda, Jr. Kenneth Silas. Tucker Simpson. Dancherald Thomas. Bobby Ray Thompson, Jr. Keithan Young. In our Certificate of Technical Studies for Collision Repair Technology, Izette Zadan. Mohammed Nadal Zadan. Now for an Associate of Applied Science in Practical Nursing, Arub Ada. Casey Renell Hall. Stroud. Technical Diploma in Practical Nursing, Christina Alford. Antoinette Allen. Victoria Alpha. Erica Leona Anderson. Amari Iman Anderson. Allison Armstrong. Erica Armstrong. Tyrone Augustine. Jillian Baltazar. Cartissa Banks. Peyton Bass Tassin. Jasmine Bell. Billy Belt. Kimberly Blaylock. Chelsea Blanchard. April Blaney. Morgan Bordelon. Melody Nicole Bradbury. Raven Bradley. Jasmine Bryant. Valisa Carmouche. Samantha K. Carter. Elena Chalette. Jennifer Chenevert. Kelsey Klassen. Kylie Clausen. Ashley Cole. Heather Cummings. Valerie Dagrapont. Peyton Dagrapont. Emily Daniels. Michelle Dubois. Kara Ducote. Angelic Ilasevich. Mikhail Epperson. Madison Irwin. Athena Evans. Leslie Esnack. Rachel Faust. Madison Franklin. Alexis Fredju. Aurelia Garcia. Cheyenne Victoria Goche. Madison Green. Angela Green. Emily Grimion. Mallory Guidry. Tara Latasha Hare. Sherry Ann Engel. Brittany Jackson. LaDavia Jackson. Natasha Pearl Johnson. Mylisha Johnson. Noah Johnson. Erica Jones. Michaela Libertor. Kristen Maggio. Anna Martin. Lakin Masters. Megan Mitchell. Sharkisa Mitchell. Kiera Rachel Nash. Nakia Newton. Laura Kingafak. Vanessa Osborne. John Parker. Casey Coleman Patton. Avelina Perez. Allison Perit. Caitlin Rafferty. Amber Ramirez. Sandra Rock. Holly Russell. Brianna Sellers. Kyle Shuff. Maisha Simon. Brittany Solomon. Taylor Ann Stokes. Valencia Stanfield. Leslie Tarver. Brooke Taylor. Mandy Terrell. Nadja Toothaker. Jermisha Toussaint. Supervisor Joshua Wayne Turner. Mackenzie Wallace. Garrett Walters. Leslie White. Tanika Rochelle Whitley. Ethel Williams. Kimberly Hargill. Brittany Elliott. Ariel Williams. Lauren Wise. Victoria Wise. Sawana Yadlin York. Now for Certificate of Technical Studies and Patient Care Technician, Miss Alice Allen. Bailey Amons. Michael Bruce. Amy Bayon. Brittany Bird. Caitlin Cagle. Lauren Corley. Angela Dozot. Stay right there. Sydney Deloy. Jocelyn Fergata. Hannah Noel Gagnard. Justice Howard. Martisha Janae Howard. Moesha Himes. Jasmine Jacobs. Taylor Nicole Jones. Shakina Landry. Lacey Mayu. Claudine McGlory. Lakin McKay. Terriel Nash. Meredith Owensby. Mary Helena Paris. Artisha Deshay Phillips. Marissa Savage. Precious Unique Smith. Rhonda Smith. Jennifer Stevenson. Heather Winnette Sapalo. Are you sweet? LaShonda Sweet. Irish Tankson. Terrielle Triplett. Brittany Vaccaro. Angela Nicole Walker. Keontae Warren. Jasmine Winding. Now for certificates of technical studies in pharmacy technician, Miss Brianna Bradford. Haley Brianne Davis. Joanna Virginia Ferris. Kiara Milligan. Amanda McDaniel. Iana McMiller. Jalen Sherrill Smith. Shanitra Turner. Pauline Bollier. Now for our graduates of adult education, Mr. Samuel Aaron. Casey Ahart. Marie Baker. Jabin Belgard. Kristen Brown. honors. Jesse Carner. Layton Carter. Tyler Davison. Whitney Dinkos. Maya Eldridge. Emily Fisk. Tiffany Fontenot. Kayla Hallquist. Cheyenne Holt. Elena Hyatt. Jessica Isbell. Natalie Jones. Stevie King. Jonathan Mainville. Trevor Manshak. Abiel Marine. Jennifer Nichols. Ainsley Poole. William Purden. BJ Rosenberg. Tristan Sally. Anna Swear. Amal Litzbach.
Everyone, let's give a round of applause to our graduates, the class of 2021 and 2020. Congratulations, graduates. At this time, I would like to call upon CLTCC Student Government President and Student Board Representative to the Louisiana Community and Technical College Board of Supervisors, Mr. Joshua Turner, to provide closing remarks. Supervisor Turner?
Good morning. I am Joshua Turner. I'm the president of the Student Government Association, and I'm honored to have the opportunity to speak today on behalf of the SGA and the College of System Board Presidents. We are gathered here today to celebrate the college graduation of the class of 2021. Chancellor Saltail, faculty, staff, special guests, family, and friends, on behalf of the class of 2021, I would like to thank y'all for y'all's continued support. We would not be here today if it weren't for you. College is an unforgettable experience that prepares us for the future, whatever it may hold. College also provides some of the most memorable moments of our lives. Individually, our experiences here are unique, but together we share a common bond as members of the class of 2021 and soon to be graduates of CLTCC. As students, we have spent countless hours at our campuses awaiting this day, each with a different goal in mind. Some of you will transfer to other colleges to pursue advanced degrees, and others are ready to begin their new careers. So I ask you to take a moment to recall those few moments and vow to never forget that friends and connections you have made here at Central Louisiana Technical Community College. Thank you.
Thank you, Supervisor Turner. And now, one of my favorite moments, if not the most favorite moment of the year. Graduates, please rise. To the class of 2021 and the class of 2020, graduates, you may now move your tassel from right to left. On behalf of Central Louisiana Technical Community College and our graduates, thank you for your support in academic year 20 and 21. Congratulations to these two classes. We now adjourn the academic year. It is officially closed. Everyone, we present to you the class of 2021 and the class of 2020. Let's give them a massive round of applause. As we conclude our commencement, I'm going to ask that our family and friends remain seated as we proceed out of the auditorium. Thank you, everyone. God bless. Thank you.